And I'm back to try. Yeah, I opened a ticket with it. To let the porting team know. It's pretty much Renpy does not like being ported, and the PlayStation 4 is like the worst trouble they've had. So. At least we saved like right before this. It's just impeding me, that flying cast of chocolate. I'll just wait for it to load now. It's selected, didn't I? Oh, it's getting kind of concerning. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. I'll just speed through this. Oh. I swear I saw... Yeah, well, let me skip through this, because I haven't actually seen it on this playthrough. Looking at it a different way. This is where we got it, was in Dylan's room. I think it's just like a bug with making an autosave. Actually, did we look at... Did I finish reading Dylan's room? Yeah, Dylan's room, I can't believe he only uses it when the ship's docked. I will probably forever get Dylan and Dalton mixed up. Like, we've got Dees and Grange. That's what we pretty much got. This is Haru's room. I still want to read that as her. They definitely heard what Hansen has to say about me. Probably best I don't run into them too often. One of the only few negative Steam reviews is someone getting pissed that the game asks for pronouns. I think Cruz, Hoyce. Yeah, I know this guy. Oh, you've met him already? No, not on the Gundog. I knew him back on the Kalite. Oh! Is he the guy you told me about? That's right. Not what you call my biggest fan. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Well, I can talk to her some more. Hasn't crashed yet again. You know, it's rude to keep a girl hanging around. What do you mean? Here, we're just hanging out in the corridor like a pair of weirdos. Shouldn't you be inviting me into your quarters or something? Give me the tour? Well, it's probably identical to your quarters, so... But you know, I guess it'd be good for you to see them. As you step into your quarters, Cassandra follows you in. The door quickly slides shut behind her, leaving you both in your darkened room. Oh. What's up? It's a little bit dark in here. Oh yeah, I turned the light off before I left, you know, conserving energy. So now we're just going to hang out in the dark? Oh, well, I would do a little more than that if you want. Nice try. I know what you're up to. No, that's not it. I just turned the light off before I went to. Like, I didn't even know you were on board when I turned the light off. Sure you did. That's just a coincidence we wind up back in your darkened quarters, huh? No, I didn't. Get those lights back on, Lieutenant. Defeat it. You head over to your bunk and, letting out a small, exasperated sigh, turn the lights back on. That's better. I can get a good look at your quarters now. My stark quarters. Aren't all crew quarters identical? Yeah, but this one's yours. Uh-huh. Well, you really like to keep it tidy, don't you? I've only just got here. That's not a lot of time to make a mess. Are you kidding? I'm pretty sure my bag exploded the moment I stepped in my quarters. Like, user error or... I don't know. Probably overpacked with all the clothes you... Jovian military supplies just aren't what they used to be, or maybe it was operator error. Yeah. And what's that supposed to mean, Lieutenant? Nothing, just considering all possibilities. Wait, is that? What? Lieutenant Knight, don't tell me that. What? What is it? Your chair, it's not perfectly aligned with the terminal. I guess nobody's perfect, huh? Yeah, like mine doesn't look like everything exploded. Would have made more of an effort if I knew the officer doing spot checks was such a stickler. I suppose I won't have to report you to the captain this time, Lieutenant. There's some role-playing here. This terminal lets me access the ship's computer. It's got all the essentials. I can also access records and my orders from here, but if anything else, I need to access the core, which is limited to the operations crew and the captain. It's just a normal storage unit. I travel light, so mine only has clothes in it. A standard cruise bunk. Once you've slept in one, you've slept in them all, though this one's nicer than the ones I've been assigned to. No one's broken the panel to stash contraband, and there's no suspicious stains. I'm gonna have to go back to Cassie's room because I didn't get the line where she tells me about stashing contraband. I might not have maybe it's here. So I control the room's lighting on the bed. I kept my books here too. I'm currently reading Tales of Cosmic Champions series. Met Captain Maris, so aside from normal duty starting later, there's nothing showing what I need to do right now. Only just boarded and I'm still being shown around, not really time for that. Oh, maybe there is. There's nothing in here right now that I need, just my uniforms and some toiletries. Light switch, but the rest of the room is here. Should I use it? Yep. Leave her light off again. Lori, we're right in the middle of a tour of the ship. Oh, I was just looking at the switch, and you're a lot less subtle than you'd like to think you are. Now get those lights back on. You're just mixed signals, Lieutenant Commander. Look at the crew quarters corridor. No. Yeah, I don't know if it's still here, or like if it's just been removed with the full version or what, but I haven't got her telling me about the contraband. Hey, want to see something cool? Okay, yeah, here it is. I feel like maybe this may be a bad idea, but go on. Alright, I've always loved your sense of adventure. Now check this out. If you work your fingers under the bottom of the panels by your bunk, you can take off its mountings, and there's a recess behind it that you can stash contraband in. Oh, how about this floor panel? Did you know that if you use something strong enough, you can pry it open and it leads into a crawl space below the decks that you can use to get to other areas of the ship? Yeah. Like, I'm a security officer. Alright, I bet you didn't know that if you logged into your terminal and entered a secret code that you can play Snake. That too, sorry. Well, fine, I guess you probably know that every secret on the ship then. Well, not every secret, but I am a security officer. I've seen and caught every trick that there is when it comes to contraband, crew breaking, returnalization rules, or system exploits. I have to get pretty technical to get past me. Wait, how do you know all this? Oh, well, that is back to the tour. We'll save. If it lets me save. We'll save more often. Save here. I thought we encountered Royce and Romney when we get right to the corridor and then go in. This makes things a lot, yeah, there's that fanfic that I would have wrote today, but I was so fucking busy. I did not get hardly any sleep. Because I had to go do everything from banking, grocery shopping, picking up prescriptions, errands, phone calls, coming back, doing meal prep, putting stuff away, putting stuff in the compost, doing the cat litter boxes. I just didn't have to do the fountain because I did that. I do it once a week. Like wash it out and change the filter once a month. I didn't have to do that. I did that on Monday. So, not quite time yet. But at least I didn't sleep and crash. Nicholas has discovered the Meow Box. Yeah, they get a Meow Box every 2 months, and they got the Valentine's one. I put the Christmas one they didn't get it till January because of the postal strike on the floor, because I thought he might be interested in it, wasn't, but now he's after the Valentine's one. With Cassandra leading the way, the two of you leave your quarters behind and step into the crew quarters. Corridor 1. Cassandra pauses for a moment, looking left and right before turning back to face you with a smile on her face. We're gonna smooch. Well, that's it, Lori. Consider yourself officially acquainted with all there is to be acquainted with on board the one and only JFS Gundog. Hope you enjoyed the tour. I did. It's probably up there in my top 5 ship orientations. Top 5? Got a silver trophy for this too. Okay, you're right. Top 3. What? Maybe a triple shift to start your time aboard the Gundog is more to your taste. Well, that did happen to me on board the Thunderbolt. So if that did happen, I guess it'd definitely be my favorite orientation ever. What a coincidence. It looks like your schedule is clear until tomorrow morning. Whoa, in that case, 5 stars, great tour, especially the guide. So now that the tour's over, your duties don't formally begin until tomorrow. If you want, we can take another look at anywhere on the ship, or if you want to call it a day, that's cool too. I think I'll keep looking around. I think I'll take another look around. It's best if I'm completely up to speed on everything there is to know about the ship before I start my duties. Roger that, Lieutenant. Let's go. But when you decide you've got everything figured out, it's probably best to head back to your quarters. You've got a big day ahead of you. I haven't encountered Dickface McGee yet. I thought he was, after you get done the, go back to mess hall, try to buy her some chocolate. Please. Can I see if I get chips or something? Oh, it's chocolate to babysitter. No, not gonna let me do it. talk to her more. Don't think I talked to her outside of here yet. Did I? You know, it's weird to keep a girl hanging around. What do you mean? Yeah, I did. Maybe not yet. I'll go to my quarters in a moment. I just want to check something. I'll see if it ticked off the, talk to everyone. Oh. I haven't talked to, didn't encounter, Hanson. I guess we'll go back to my quarters. Maybe he'll appear then. Nicholas, I'm not putting you out. I didn't do that box out there. I didn't do one of the porch ones because it's so cold. It's like minus 25. That it froze, and I couldn't get it scooped. But I did the others, so he's got, he's got options. He just wants to go out there to investigate, like do a little, patrol around and then come back in. And it's so cold out. Now that the tour's over, duties don't formally begin until tomorrow. If you want me, we can take a look around anywhere in the ship, or if you want to call a day, that's cool too. I think I'll call it a day. I think that's enough for now. I should probably go over the mission logs before tomorrow and get an early night. I know the captain seems pretty relaxed, but I don't want to make a habit of late starts. So responsible, and I got the late shift tonight, so maybe I'll get a nap in too. Okay, I'll see you soon, then. Okay, this is when Bucko shows up. Well, look who it is, the Kalite Coward. You don't even need to look beyond Cassandra to know who's standing at the entrance to the corridor. Although you'd recognize the mocking tone anywhere, the real giveaway is a nickname. One you thought you'd escaped a long time ago. There we go. There's the trophy. Yeah, it doesn't seem to record with video recording the trophies. Ensign Cruz, Croyce, as you knew him, Kalite 3, one of the members of Kalite's squadron who's taken part in the battle. He's been the only one to return. Even that had only been after the ceasefire had been signed, a full 13 hours after he'd launched.
Croyce.
For what we've heard from the other crew members, he survived by playing a game of cat and mouse with the enemy forces in a debris field. Yeah, I keep wanting to pronounce his name like, Beer. It's Croyce, not Cruz, like Kuru, which is beer. And that's what my brain keeps going to. It's been hard to it's my same problem I have with spelling woman in Welsh, like it's menu, and I keep getting the last two letters mixed up. Instead of, like, is it YW or W? Like, like where's the Y and where's the W? And I always fuck it up. And it's like I've been at this since, on and off since 2016, and it's doesn't stick in my head. I can spell Escrivinidus, secretary, but just menu, it never sticks in my head. He'd survived playing, from what you heard from the other crew members, he'd survived by playing a game of cat and mouse with the enemy forces in a debris field. By shutting down the majority of his systems and hiding amongst the wreckage, he'd been able to launch surprise attacks, taking down his pursuers one by one. When he came back to the Kalite and saw your armored frame still suspended from restraints, he instantly blamed you for the squad being wiped out. If you'd taken off when you were supposed to, he argued, the squadron would have been at full strength, enough to survive the surprise attack. No amount of technical data arguing that it had been physically impossible for you to launch would change his mind. The destruction of the Kalight Squadron was on your hands. The worst bit was that you weren't entirely sure he was wrong. Tyra, what's up, Lieutenant Lori? You're not thinking of finishing your first day without meeting an old friend, right? Did you go hunt him down just to harass me, Haru, because I told you no? That's fucked up. When Haru came and told me that some lieutenant called Lori Knight was our new security officer, I had to come and take a look. No way could it be that whip from back on the Kalight. It had to have been dishonorably discharged for dereliction of duty. But I guess the JCF is so desperate that they'd hang on to anybody, no matter how much of a screw-up they are. How'd you end up here, Knight? Your mom. They decided you couldn't handle a full-size ship, so they had to put you with the smallest crew they could find. You instinctively make your hands into fists, but unclench them quickly before Hansen notices. You hadn't been stationed on the same ship as him since the Kalight, but you'd run into him a few times on board the colonies once you were both on short leave. Each time it ended badly. I'm gonna let Cassie handle this. You almost lash out at Hansen, but stop yourself before you do. The two of you on the ship together, whether you like it or not, and the last thing you want is to let him know that he can get a rise out of you so easily. You fight the urge to just draw your electroshock weapon here and now. It'd be easy to put it into this way, you think. You know that in the long term, it'd probably be the worst decision you could make. Yeah, I like how it doesn't, like, and when you have a choice, it doesn't, like, it doesn't point out that the choice is bad. Like, when you're on the choice. Excuse me. Instead, you grit your teeth and say nothing. And so, what's the matter, Lieutenant? Nothing to say for yourself, or are you trying to dodge a fight? Guess that's what you do best, right? See what I was saying, Haru? The lieutenant here is a coward and has been since day one. Won't fight, won't even stand up for themselves. Ensign Croix, you stop this right now. Lieutenant Knight is. Haha, can't stand up for yourself to get this disc to do it for you. Is that it, Lieutenant? Croix, you stop this right now and apologize, or I'll order Lieutenant Knight to throw you into solitary and write you up myself. You're welcome to try, Lieutenant Commander, but I don't think your security officer's got it in them to even try. Think you can take me on, Knight? Like, here, show him you mean business is when you get into a fight with him. Strong and silent is probably what you should do, but I'm going to remind him orders are orders. You step up to Hansen and place your hands on his hips, squaring directly up to him. You look into his eyes and wait for him to blink. 2 tense seconds pass, but eventually he blinks first. You hold on to this sigh of relief for now. Ensign Croix, this is a request from a senior officer. I suggest that you don't force the Lieutenant Commander to make it an order. You're so close that you feel Hansen's hot breath in your face as he exhales through his nose and smirks. Why's that? Worried about what you'd have to do if I disobey it? Come on, then, Lieutenant. What's going to be? You're going to show me who's boss on board this ship? You're going to make me obey that order? You want to think long and hard about what you're going to do, Lieutenant. Never know what you're going to need, when you're going to need a friend like me. I mean, we're all crewmates here, right? I'm not heartless. I'll even help losers like you out if you've done me a solid or two. So maybe you should act like a professional for once. I don't remember him saying this the first time. Or are you going to do something stupid? Show the Lieutenant Commander you're just as much of a screw-up as she is. Take a deep breath and... Now, I think I picked stand up to him the first time, and Cassie kind of got mad at us, but, like, I'm not getting into the punch fight. We've already seen that. That's not me. So I'm just gonna do the stand up to him. With Hansen's breath hot on your face, you do everything you can not to bat an eye at that last comment, but despite your best efforts, your hands are clenched into fists. As much as you'd like to put 50,000 volts through him for insubordination assaulting a senior officer, you know that'd be letting him win. Instead, you glare into Ensign's eyes for a few seconds. You'd almost feel Hansen's hatred for you radiating from him like an aura, and it takes all the bravado you can muster not to step down. Two of you stand like this for longer than you'd like. Until...
Would you two knock it off already? I'm on duty this evening, and I don't want to have to update the captain that both her new security officer and lead pilot are in the sick bay. All because their egos are too big to be on the same ship together, so both of you stand down, that's an order. Both of you and Hansen are taken aback for a moment, like two school children who've been caught in the playground squabbling. Turn from Cassie to Hansen and back, trying to come up with something to say. Similarly, Hansen's air of machismo has been dented by the surprise outburst. No, I don't want to hear it from either of you. You're both in the JCF, so maybe you should start acting like it. Ensign Croix, I want you to report to the chief at 0 hour 400. You're helping her clean up the organic processing filters. As for you, Lieutenant Knight, we'll discuss this later. Hey, what? You can't. Ensign? Piss off. They changed it. Let Cassie say fuck. Let Cassie say fuck.
Yeah, in the demo she goes, fuck off. That's an order. Was this what they had to do to keep the team rating? Because it was rating pending for the demo. Is this what they had to do? That's an order. Yeah. Isn't like isn't that like that meme with Donkey Kong? It's like you're allowed one F-bomb per movie to keep it in team, and it's like, so they didn't want to waste it here. They must have kept it for somewhere else. That's an order. For the first time since you met him, Hansen looks lost for words. He stands there for a moment. Both agape.
Yeah, Lieutenant Commander, I hear you loud and clear. Hansen thrust both his hands into his jacket pockets and turning the seal and heading away from the thoroughfare. Yeah. Cocks his head, gesturing Howard to follow him as he leaves. With the pair of fully out of sight, he turns back to face the two of you. Good thing someone on this crew is able to keep everyone in line. Doesn't seem like our security officer's up to the task. Yeah, just go fuck Haru. That's what you're up to, I don't know. With his parting shot fired, both Haru and Hansen disappear around a corner. You and Cassie stand there, watching the space where they've been. Cassie crosses her arms as she taps her foot furiously. What an absolute dick. Oh, they still let her say dick. They let her say dick. Not allowed to say fuck, but she's allowed to say dick. I told you he's a real... And you, what was that performance all about? I've told you about him. He doesn't back down, you've got to. I know, but you can't let him get to you like that. Otherwise, he'll just keep coming after time until one of you does something they'll regret. You pause for a moment and feel your cheeks grow flushed. You're suddenly filled with a sense of shame for being caught out acting so childishly. Hey, don't worry about it. I know that the two of you have been through, and to be honest, I figured he was kind of a real asshole from the moment I met him. Plus, he's going to be busy helping the chief clean out those filters for the next month, so don't worry too much about running into him anytime soon. Still feeling a bit sheepish about your behavior in front of Cassie, you managed to swing it. Thanks for stepping in there. I shouldn't have stooped to his level. Don't worry about it. Just take it easy and don't let what he said get to you. I'm going to get ready for my shift, so I'll see you soon. Sure, I guess I'll catch you in the morning. Like, it's more professional not to stand up to him, but, you know, this is more of the balanced approach. Sounds good. One more thing. What's that? Having steps forward, places her hands on your waist, and stands on tiptoes, raising her face up to yours. You close your eyes and tilt your head slightly in response. Yeah, get some smooches. The moment her lips meet yours, you forget everything that just happened. All you can focus on is the softness and delicate warmth. Yeah, you know, impractical high-heel boots. After a moment, Cassie slowly moves back, and you open your eyes to find her gazing at you contently. You both share the same gentle smile before she steps away. Screenshot. It's fun away. Sleep well, Laurie. Cassie walks away, she spins on her heels, gives you a quick wave, and then turns back, heading further down the corridor. As you step into your quarters and head over to your bunk, the door hisses shut behind you. You stand there for a moment, with the smile still on your face, before you let out a sigh and sit down. Staring at nothing in particular, you mull over the day's events and Cassie's words from earlier. Big day ahead tomorrow, huh? You sigh. We'll see. April 23rd, Planetary Calendar 214. 4 days have passed since the JFS Gundog departed on its mission to rendezvous with the JFS O'Brien, and the time for crew, including Lieutenant Lori Knight, have fallen into the easy rhythm of life aboard the ship. Even as the Gundog enters the outer limits of Jovian space and is due to meet the O'Brien, there's little for the crew to do, and his general sense of routine permeates the atmosphere. Yeah, foreshadowing. Outer Jovian space aboard the Jovian patrol ship JFS Gundog. Just finishing the last of your coffee as a shrill series of electronic pips begin to sound from your wristwatch. Without looking to check the time, you turn off the alarm and rise from your seat, knocking back the last of your drink once you've stood up and taken the empty cup back to the food vendor. It's easy to lose track of time on board a military ship where the light is kept at a constant level, so you rely on a series of alarms you've programmed. You know that this one means your shift is due to start in a few minutes, giving you time to finish whatever you may be doing. Place the cup back on the bender where the machine latches onto it and retracts into the space that's quickly sealed by a sliding panel. As the sound of muffled whirring begins, you turn back to face the empty mess hall. Time to carry over today's security checks then. Let's see. I need to stop by fire control, the hangar, and engineering to check that everything's going as it should. Right now, we're going to buy some chocolate to give to my girlfriend. Let me buy chocolate for my girlfriend. Let's see. It might be nice to get something for later. What should I do? Buy a chocolate bar. Let's see. A silent voice bar or a Doug and Krills. Okay, let's go with a silent voice. We've got a silent voice. These names. I'm gonna look at it. Think about it. Silent voice. Bar of aerated milk chocolate, great on its own, or dunked in a hot drink is also one of the favorites of particular head of operations. Yeah. I don't feel like doing all this now, especially with that crash. So I'm gonna stop for now, and then we'll start the rest hopefully tomorrow night. I'm trying to think if I have anything I really gotta do. Like, the problem is a lot of stuff I have to do I can't do because of the weather. Like, I want to wash my suitcase out, and I haven't been able to because we've had, like, you know, the snow and whatnot. Engineering, visit fire control, visit the hangar. We'll do that in the opposite way because of Grange's request that he gives. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to stop for now, as I'm way too tired. Actually, maybe I'll look at the rest of the room first, and then I will, standard food vendor unit installed on all JCF ships, sold as robotic chef, but not feeling generous, it's just a fancy vending machine. Looks like it's got everything you could want except for hamburgers and pineapple salad. I don't know how Cassie did it, so we should have restocked when docking. An exclusive combination of both red and white vending machines. The red ones are refrigerated, so they've got soda and things like chocolate in them, whilst the white ones aren't, but have bigger slots that have bigger bags of chips or candy. No one to talk to. There's no one here right now. Okay. Yeah, save. Save there. Hopefully it doesn't bug out.